got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. Here we go. Greg, two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Crowder. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Booker.
Russell affected that shot. He used his length, some effort on defense that time.
To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Booker to the left wing. Ayton finds Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He hits the second from the line. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Now, here is Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
It's Edwards on the wing. With the drive, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Crowder from outside. And it's Russell with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Good on the shot.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's the lob to Towns. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining.
They trail by 3. Ayton kicks to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Paul after the basket by Minnesota. There's the feed to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. when he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. Towns with it, now guarded by Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. McDaniels fights Gobert, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns trail by 3. Paul with the ball, passes to Booker. Paul dishes to Bridges. The pass to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Kicks it out to Booker. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Ball looking over the floor. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Gobert. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Booker up top. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Edwards from 6 feet. Edwards drawing the double team. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Booker. The dish to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Out to the right wing. Gobert against Crowder. The kick out to Towns. Shoots the 3. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Paul. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Paul passes to Booker. Kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges trying to free himself up. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Devin Booker. Booker against Edwards. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block. They retain possession.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Phoenix shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. After being selected 1st overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Now, here is Russell after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Towns against Paul. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Edwards. Going inside.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
And the rejection by Towns. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Minnesota leading by 6. .106 left to play here in the second quarter. Russell from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Paul dishes to Booker. And that one hits back iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's Towns missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Crowder kicks to Ayton. Booker against Edwards. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now, here is Russell. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. No good off the front iron. Crowder inside. Defended by Towns. Kicks it out to Paul. They need this one. The shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David.
22. The Suns. 16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Russell looking around. He kicks it to McDaniels. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards inside. Working on Booker. Here's McDaniels.
And Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Out to Russell. Towns up top. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up with the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Booker.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Timberwolves trail. Outside, Russell. Feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's an automatic
finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And that one's good, Ayton.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Russell against Paul. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert finds Edwards. There's the triple. And the pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. They shoot again. Towns for 3. They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Ayton dishes to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. And if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. 1:16 left in the third. Towns for 3. And they'll get another chance. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Towns against Crowder. Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Russell. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Second chance shot. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Edwards. And it's 9 points for Anthony Edwards. Ball against Russell. Al Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Ball against Russell. Left side, Towns. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ayton, the pass to Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges, right side. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Paul against Russell. On the wing, Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Outside Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Russell. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Booker with a deep 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Inside. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
McDaniels kicks to Russell. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. That's a 2 from Towns. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Passes it to Russell. Over Paul. And it's Russell missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ayton finds Paul. And it's Bridges at the elbow. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. .51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker dishes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Bridges misses. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
No good from Booker. Outside Edwards. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Schmitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3, small forward.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Now Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Ayton, no good. Moran against Bridges. Here's Brooks. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker. Pass to Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Stolen by Bain. Oh, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this
The previous play is
but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Moran.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Crowder. After the basket by Memphis. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Moran. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bridges.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Deflected. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. Outside for Moran. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Booker. Will it go? And Booker with the jam.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now here's Moran. The shot from 20 feet out. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Moran. Brooks has gotten his second bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Paul passes to Crowder. Sinks the tray.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. And Jackson gets double teamed. Bain, the pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Bridges. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. The contributions from Jay Crowder are extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Here's Bain. Phoenix grabs the miss. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Moran against Bridges. That one's wide left. Right side Moran. Pass to Adams. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the...
Please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Paul in at the 3 slot. Inside, Bain, and the powerful one-handed slam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
It's Bridges on the wing to the inside, and Ayton with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Moran against Bridges. Left side Bain to the wing, right side. Adams inside. He's against Ayton. Got it.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
The Suns trailing.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Bain against Booker. Crowder outside. Oh, stolen by Morant. They're running. 3-pointer Brooks. Bain with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Brooks missing. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Shot clock at 5. No problems knocking that one down. Ayton's got 5.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
From deep, Morant. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Bain.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Ball finds Ayton. Outside Paul. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Moran against Bridges. Puts one up from 19. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. And an intentional foul right there. Timeout call. Memphis. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you play, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Left side Bain. Stolen by Booker. Here's Crowder. And he hits it to tie the game. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Bain. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got his 5th assist in this one.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Up top, Bridges. From behind the arc. Second chance effort. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Moran, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Moran, 5 on the clock. 3-pointer Brooks. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Crowder. Misses from short range. And the first half comes to...
The Suns, 17. Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
3-pointer Brooks. Nails it from 3. Brooks has got 7 points.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Outside Bain. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Morant. And here's Brooks. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Booker against Bain. Pass to Paul. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside for Morant. And stolen by Bridges. For the finish. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Bain. And the layup is good off the glass. Bain's got 6.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Bain against Booker. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Crowder. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ayton finds Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Outside Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Booker against Bain. The 3 from Ayton. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The 3 from Bain. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls for him.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bain against Booker. Bridges down low. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Morant. Just 3 on the clock. Morant with the slam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And so it's Memphis leading.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3 spot.
And this is what you like about Dillon. He can be a role player for you, and you can also lean on him to carry the load.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. On the wing, Crowder. And here's Booker. Guarded by Bain. Outside for Moran. Crowder with a steal. Aiden with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's a three from Paul. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting the game from upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Booker, pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Grown man strength right there. Aiden just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Up top, Moran. He's guarded by Paul. Outside for Brooks. Offline with a three. Phoenix is shooting about 41%. Bridges. Right side, Paul. Aiden passes to Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by Aiden. Brooks from outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
And here's Moran. Jackson outside. Three-pointer, Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And Morant gets double teamed. And that's an intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bain, the pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Brooks. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
That one goes. Count it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
There's Jackson with the three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Morant against Paul. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Booker attacking. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Stolen by Aiden.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Bain, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Aiden. Oh, Morant with the block.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
And Morant gets double teamed. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. Phoenix with the ball. 6-point game. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And the Suns miss again. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Bain. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
So the Grizzlies take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed...
lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now here's Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. Jackson against Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-and-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And that one's good, George.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Now here's Booker. Passes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Zubac in the post. He's against Bridges. Morris, no good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Paul to the inside. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Booker dishes to Johnson. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson against Paul. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here we go. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second bucket.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
In the corner, George with it. With the crossover. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Jackson has the open look, drills the three-pointer.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
To the left side wing. Shoots it. Bank shot, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Lob pass to George. Bridges with the steal. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
George, that's a two-pointer. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Booker the pass to Paul. Bridges for three. Offensive rebound. Ayton dishes to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks to Bridges. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Outside, George. Rebound by the Suns. Paul surveying the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Jackson kicks to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 7.
almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Johnson, a wide open look. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
There's Jackson with the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Paul. With 2 seconds left. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns. Setting the floor for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Jackson misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker inside, covered by Morris. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. On the wing, Booker. The pass to Ayton. Over George. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Open shot, Johnson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 9. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Now, here's Bridges. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Johnson with it. George picks him up. Johnson kicks to Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Bridges finds Booker. From deep. Kicks it out to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Johnson for 3. And the Suns get it back. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Clippers trail. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Shoots from the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Clippers trail by 5. And here's George for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. The 3 from George. And he gets it back. Beyond the arc. Here's Leonard. Tries yet again. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the end.
All right, David, thank you. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Paul outside. Johnson the pass to Paul. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 9-point game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. A nice shot by George.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Here's Ayton. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing it.
And it's Leonard missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The Clippers grab the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
George against Bridges. The shot by George, no good.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
For three, Booker. No good on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Floats one. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. George picks him up. And again, it's the Suns missing. Clippers trail by 9. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Here's Paul. Paul George making his last shot. And it's Paul missing. Outside Jackson. Takes it inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Johnson outside. Pass to Ayton. Jackson against Paul. Johnson from outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Here's George. Out to Morris from downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball against Jackson. Paul outside. With the floater, count it, good. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from George. And the shot is long. Morris against Booker. And the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given play.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Leonard inside. He's against Bridges. Leonard kicks to Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three from George. Hands it from downtown.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Paul against Jackson. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Ayton with it. Leonard picks him up. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's George. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Paul puts up a deep 3. Knocked loose. Back to Bridges. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Paul. Johnson outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Second chance effort. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 10. Here's Ayton. Off target with his 3. Morris looking over the floor. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Leonard hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ayton.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Over Morris. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 7. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by George.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Paul. The feed to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's George. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Johnson from outside. That shot off.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And here is Ayton. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. On deep. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
LA basketball.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The shot by George, wide open. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Bridges. The dish now to Booker. On the wing, Johnson. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to...
separations here.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. Good on the shot. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. The 3 is up. And Aiden pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Paul. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
Stolen by Ayton. And Bridges, here we go. Here's Crowder, out to Bridges. From downtown, the shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. He's got 6. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Off with the layup. Russell finds Edwards. Outside Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
McDaniels can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And stolen by Paul. Ayton with it. Russell covering. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Ball against Russell. Crowder outside. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Russell with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Left side, Booker. Good D by Gobert.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. Up.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth tennis team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Ayton finds Crowder to the middle. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Gobert with a screen on Paul, and a deep three from Russell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Launches it. And they recover it. Ayton passes to Paul. And the three off target. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Booker. Now Ayton. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Bridges passes to Paul. Over Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Minnesota in the lead.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Outside for Russell. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. That one's good for 2. Gobert's got his second basket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Paul. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Edwards, the pass to Russell. From deep. They get it back. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. And now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
McDaniels finds Gobert.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
We've got 1:48 left in the half. Here's Booker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. To the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the layup falls. And now just a three-point Minnesota lead.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area. He does it with skill and craftiness.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Booker. Count that bucket. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Outside Russell. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's up. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 6.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Russell, the pass to Towns. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker for the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. He's got 17.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Booker with a screen on Russell. Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Russell. Out to the wing. Towns against Crowder. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Deflects the pass. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bridges on the attack, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And stolen by Booker. Crowder with it. Russell covering. Here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Misses in close. The Timberwolves trail. Gobert passes to Russell. Here's Towns. Got a hand on it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The kick out to Johnson. Crowder with it for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. It's deflected. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Bridges outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't hit the second.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. 2 on the clock. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Crowder, the pass to Booker. He buries it from 3.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Booker against Russell. With the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bridges on the attack. Fires from deep. And it's Crowder missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Russell against Booker. Left side, Russell. Outside, Edwards. Outside for Russell. Towns for 3. And they get it back. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Left side, McDaniels. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Booker against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Towns up top. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bridges finds Ayton. Outside for Booker. Johnson passes to Bridges. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Now here's Edwards. Fires top of the key. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Booker against Russell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short for Minnesota. They've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Crowder with a steal. Good chance here for Booker. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Booker's got 20.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Pass to Russell. Going inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Now Crowder, guarded by Edwards.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Towns passes to Edwards. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Crowder. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Misses the 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. He's off from three. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. Happy to have you with us for NBA. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Phoenix has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Booker no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bain. And Aiden pulls it down. Booker against Morant. Outside for Booker. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Left side Booker. Pass to Aiden. Johnson with it. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Tipped. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
They get it back. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, they need this. And the three-pointer goes.
That's a good find from Aiden, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Morant. Back to Bain. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant against Bridges. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Now here's Bridges. And he drives in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pass to Bain. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bane. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. And then Morant with the dunk.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
From deep, Morant. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bane. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Jackson against Bridges. Jackson down low. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Down low. Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Bane. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Uses the glass on the layup.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Adams finds Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Bane, no good. The Suns trailing, and the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Now here's Booker. He takes it in. Oh, stolen by Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 5.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And Bridges, here we go. Here's Booker. Oh, the swat by Adams. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing from the arc. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Bane. 17-footer. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The free throw is off from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Bridges. He's got 11. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges, playing with extreme confidence, is on fire right now.
Memphis leading. Outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Adams with a screen on Johnson to the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Bane. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Bane. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lays out. And he gets it back. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 5 points.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Booker for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half.
Your Suns, 21. The Grizzlies, 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Booker and Johnson are out on the wings. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 1. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Memphis shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams. That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Jackson with it. This one for 3. They get it again. Adams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns call time here.
Get loud, coming out onto the floor, your Suns Breaker Dance Crew.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And here's Bridges. He's got 16. Up top, Aiden. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Aiden's gotten his second bucket of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Pure from three-point range. Morant's got 18.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Bridges. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. To the right side. Back to Bane. Driving inside. Ayton with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Johnson against Morant. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. On the wing, Bane. 1:51 left in the third quarter.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Adams inside. He's against Bridges. And the basket by Bane.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Johnson finds Crowder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Bane. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Booker. And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 10.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Bridges against Morant. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Morant with it. 21 points in the game. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges, right side. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The drive by Bane. Missed inside. Up top, Crowder. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder left side. Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor. Really knows the limitations in his range.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bridges down low. Hounded by Morant. Back to Johnson. Another shot. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Morant against Booker. And it's Morant off the drive.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Ayton, the screen on Bain. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Launches a 3. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson with it. Guarded by Morant. Johnson passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. And here's Booker. To halt the run. Knocks down the triple.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ayton, and the layup is good.
You got to try to get Ayton out farther away. When you don't, this is what's going to happen. He's just too big and just too good.
From deep, Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns running out of time. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Adams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The Suns shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Booker. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Brooks against Johnson. Oh, sweet move. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Morant outside. from deep three-point range. That's tipped.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road by the...
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. So the Clippers win the tip. And here's Jackson. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Booker. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Booker finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges, no one around him. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
And from long range, Bridges is getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Jackson. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. Off on the layup.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now, here is George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. George has got his second basket.
And that little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Paul looking around. Passes to Johnson. The tray. Booker trying to free himself up. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bridges kicks to Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson misses.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Booker the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard with no one around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And Ayton throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson with the bounce pass. Zubats in the post. Out to Morris. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Outside, George. To stop the run. Look out! Here he goes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The feed now to Ayton. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
Jackson against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Stolen by Jackson. George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, Morris in position.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Paul against Jackson. Johnson gets to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. And he uses the glass on the way. Booker's got 7 points in the game. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Booker finds Paul. And there's the drive. And yes, it's good. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Here's George. Outside for Jackson. Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubats. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Jackson down low, defended by Paul. Here's Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Bridges with the steal. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 3. A 3 from Leonard. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a a bit more.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Johnson. Booker in the post. Leonard's there. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Now Booker. He has 7. Bridges finds Booker. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Booker's shot is good. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making
Your Clippers, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Paul dishes to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with no one around gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Out to Morris. Three-pointer. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 4. Johnson dishes to Ayton. Over Morris. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And the intelligence. I love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And here's George for 3. Jackson finds Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Kawhi Leonard.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here is Paul. He's got 5. On the wing, Booker. A fader. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Bridges with the steal. Ayton up top. He's covered by Leonard. They get it again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
George. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Booker the pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson finds Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Ayton a screen on George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Clippers trail by 5. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Good. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And Booker kicks to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges. Thundering slam off the bounce. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. He can't get that one. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Call with the bucket.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Pass to George. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop. George has got 16.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Booker dishes to Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And taken away by Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Suns leading by 8. Paul with the ball. Dishes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Lets it go. Morris with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Crosses over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Good on both. Jackson against Paul. Johnson left side. On the wing, Booker. Over George. No good from Booker.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's good, 2 points. And the Suns lead by 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Reggie Jackson, first personal foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
At the line for Phoenix.
That one misses. Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Jackson. Morris dishes to Jackson. Second chance shot. Nobody near George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 13 points in the second half.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Here's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Leonard looking over the floor. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
On the wing, Johnson. No one near him. The offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Count the basket and the foul. That one on George.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And taken away by Paul. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Oh, good on the triple. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Leonard. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Zubats.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The pass to George. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morris. 5 on the clock over Paul. Morris, no good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Here's Jackson. Some solid D from Paul. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Jackson from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.